Ever wondered if you have what it takes to survive in the wild? It's not just about building a fire or finding water. It's a mindset, a set of skills, and a deep respect for nature. Today, we're diving into the essentials of wilderness survival, transforming you from a city slicker into a savvy survivor. Let's get started. First things first, the rule of threes. You can survive about 3 minutes without air, 3 hours without shelter in extreme conditions, 3 days without water, and 3 weeks without food. This rule helps you prioritize. So what's number one? Shelter. Before you even think about food, you need protection from the elements. Look for natural shelters first, like a cave or a rock overhang. If you can't find one, it's time to build. A simple lean-to is a great start. Find a sturdy ridgepole, lean branches against it, and cover them with leaves, pine boughs, or whatever you can find to create a waterproof layer. This simple structure can be the difference between a comfortable night and a dangerously cold one. Once your shelter is up, your next priority is water. Dehydration can set in fast, affecting your judgment and energy levels. Never drink directly from a river or lake without purifying it, no matter how clean it looks. Bacteria and parasites are invisible dangers. The most reliable way to purify water is by boiling it. Bring it to a rolling boil for at least 1 minute. If you can't make a fire, you can try to find a natural spring or collect rainwater. You can also build a solar still by digging a hole, placing a container in the center, covering the hole with a plastic sheet, and weighing it down with a rock in the middle. Condensation will form on the plastic and drip into your container, giving you clean, drinkable water. Now, let's talk about fire. Fire is a game changer. It provides warmth, purifies water, cooks food, deters predators, and boosts morale. Always carry multiple ways to start a fire. A ferro rod is my personal favorite because it works even when wet. But knowing how to make fire without modern tools is the ultimate survival skill. The bow drill method is a classic, but takes a lot of practice. A simpler method is using a hand drill. Find a dry, soft wood for the fireboard and a straight, hard stick for the spindle. With patience and a lot of friction, you can create an ember to light your tinder. Remember to gather your tinder, kindling, and fuel wood before you even start. You need a bird's nest of dry grass, shredded bark, or cotton to catch that precious spark. With shelter, water, and fire sorted, it's time to think about food. Foraging is your best bet for a reliable food source. Learn to identify common edible plants in your area before you go out. Things like dandelions, cattails, and acorns are surprisingly nutritious. But here's a crucial rule. If you are not 100% sure it's edible, do not eat it. It's just not worth the risk. As for hunting, trapping is far more energy efficient than actively chasing animals. Simple snare traps can be incredibly effective for catching small game. But beyond all the practical skills, the most important survival tool is your mind. Staying calm, positive, and focused is everything. Panic is the real enemy. It clouds your judgment and wastes precious energy. Use the STOP acronym. Stop, think, observe, and plan. When you feel overwhelmed, just stop what you're doing. Take a deep breath. Think about your situation logically. Observe your surroundings and the resources available. Then, make a plan and execute it one step at a time. Survival is a mental game, and you have to be your own biggest cheerleader. These skills are just the beginning of your journey into wilderness survival. It's a craft that requires constant learning and practice. So get out there safely and start practicing. Build a shelter in your backyard. Try starting a fire with a ferro rod. Learn to identify 3 edible plants in your local park. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become. Thanks for joining me on this adventure today. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more survival tips. Stay safe and stay prepared.